next time when you are frustrated and you are worked up and you feel like there's nothing left to do in a situation that you cannot control, just be patient. Be patient.
I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan.
Hey guys, welcome back for another video. The word of the day today is beneficial. To be beneficial is to be useful or to be valuable. Now, this video is going to be about patience. Patience is very important. Patience can be used at your workplace, at home, in a relationship. Patience can be used everywhere you go. Now, we all know that if our newest favorite shoes or newest car comes out, or the newest TV or the newest whatever you like comes out, you want it then and you want it now. But say that you may not have the money for bills and for the newest car. Well, you're just going to need to build up your money and just have patience and be smart and just pay your bills, put some money away to the side, and pay what you need to pay so that you can work up to get that newest car. Now, the thing about it is we may want it real bad. We may want whatever we want bad. There's certain things that we may not want to wait for, but it's always good to figure out and weigh what is best for you and what is best for your situation that you're in. Patience can be hard depending on how bad we want something. Patience can be very frustrating and difficult depending on if you're feuding with someone, or maybe you want to get the last word, or you're listening to someone during an argument and you just want to keep talking instead of listening. It can be very frustrating when you're driving and someone is going slow that's in front of you. It can be very frustrating when you want that new house or you want that new car. But think about it like this. Sometimes it's better to wait. It's better to wait because sometimes the best outcomes come out when you wait. Now, it's easier to say it than to actually have patience during these times. If you practice patience, it can go a long way. You can learn how to just let life be life, let things happen how they happen, because you'll realize that life is going to happen how it happens. You can't control certain things. Some things are out of our control. Some things we can control, but there's a lot of things that we can't control. So if you learn how to be patient, you'll learn how to just guide through the certain things that happens during your life and all throughout your life. Patience helps us get our feelings under control. Patience also helps us understand things better and make better decisions. Patience can help us, like how you're in a relationship or a friendship, by basically helping you understand the person. The person may not be how you want them to be, and that's fine because they're their own person. You have to respect that person, and by understanding your friend or your partner, you have to have patience. They may do something that you may not like. Patience can help a relationship build and get stronger by you basically understanding the person more and the person understanding you. Now, patience is something that you can only do yourself. So if the other person has patience, that doesn't reflect back on you. You have to have patience for something to work. You have to have patience for something to be calm, for a situation to be calm. You can't expect just because someone else has patience for this situation to be better. Patience can help during a conversation as well, because you may feel a little tense during an argument or a conversation, and the person may say something And you may, in your head, calculate it in a whole different way than what they really mean. Well, if you just jump and say something during a argument, during a conversation, and they didn't mean it that way, they may take offense to it, or they may get upset because you cut them off, and that may start an argument. Now, if you were to be patient and listen to what they had to say, you may gain better understanding on where they're coming from. And also, they may gain better understanding on where you come from and where you're coming from with a situation or a problem that you may have. Patience helps us have better friends and better people around us. Because if you are really concerned, or you want to keep the relationship that you have with someone, being patient is part of that. Because someone may do something that we may not like. However, we have to be patient with them. They have learned ways just like we have learned ways. You should not want someone to change themselves. But if they were to try to watch how they say things because you may get offended, or you may, feel some type of way about something, that's cool. Being patient with someone can help you understand why they are that way, and make you actually realize, like, okay, maybe I shouldn't get upset about that. They don't mean no harm by how they're saying some things. Patience helps us achieve our goals. It helps us get to the top faster and smoother. It's just like, just because you're running in a race very fast doesn't mean you'll get to the finish line quicker. Some people who are jogging, and then once they get closer to the end, they speed up and they run faster. Sometimes they are the ones who get to the finish line quicker. It's not always the ones who are forcing something. Don't force. Don't force. Good things come with time. Because when you force something, it's not always genuine. It's not always the best value. It's not always the best outcome. It's not always what you expected. Sometimes you may find that forcing something or rushing something, you may not be happy with the outcome. Forcing something or rushing something, you may want to just say, you know what, I'm going to try it again. Well, if you were patient the first time, you wouldn't need to try it again. If it's meant to be, it will happen. Now, that's not saying just wait for it to happen. That's not saying that. That's saying with effort, if something is meant to be, it will come your way. It will come your way. Just be patient. When we are patient, we give our emotions and our body or mind time to respond in the best way that we would. Patience is very freeing. You get to watch, you get to wait. You learn a lot with patience. You actually learn a lot about yourself and the situation. In a workspace, it's better to go A, B, C, D instead of A through Z. Because if you want to be good at what you're doing, you want to go step by step. You want to, no matter how hard each step is, you want to go step by step. You don't want to skip a step, because then you'll miss out on something. You'll miss how to do something. And then it ends up wrong. Like in science, you don't skip steps. Because if you do, the solution will be wrong. Try to be patient with something, whether it's little or small. Try to be patient and see what that does for you. And again, remember, you can't control everything. Sometimes we always try to take control. We always try to, have something go our way. But it's not always going to go our way. If something's going to go bad, it's going to go bad sometimes. Now, even if you are patient and something doesn't work out your way, just think of it like, well, I would have wasted all this energy to be upset and to be worked up just for it to end up the same way, the same outcome. It brings more inner peace into your life and less stress by being patient. Knowing that you can't control a situation every time, and knowing that you can't always do something to make it go your way. Basically, now it's not saying you're not going to care about something anymore, but it's just being patient, just waiting, just seeing what happens, when it's going to happen. To practice being patient, try to stop doing things that are not important. Try to take deep breaths during a situation. Try to find out what you are not patient about. There's certain things that we know what makes us upset. We know what makes us rowdy. We got to pay attention to what makes us not want to be patient. What is it that you're not patient about? There's certain things you're not patient about. Also, make yourself wait. The best practice is really to make yourself wait. Sometimes we may not want to make ourselves wait. People aren't going to want to work with someone who's not patient. People aren't going to want to be around someone who's not patient. Basically, almost everything takes patience. Listening, talking, learning how to use a computer, using a phone, tattooing, driving, everything takes patience. There are some things that people may be able to have more patience with than others, and that's fine. School even takes patience. When you're learning a subject that you may have never learned before, that takes patience to try to learn and figure it out. You don't want to get frustrated or worked up, because if you get frustrated or worked up, your mind's not going to allow itself to learn the material. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time.